Hi there, Whitney here. Just wanted to give a quick update on some of the plants here that we have outside. First of all, we'll start here with the walking onions. The Egyptian walking onions. As you can see, these really only reproduce by kind of splitting. These ones are already kind of splitting. I already had some that I went ahead and pulled apart. Like, for example, these two right here. And they're all grown separately now. But let me tell you about seed hardiness here. This dirt I added new, but at the very, very bottom was some old dirt, I'd say from about 2 years ago. Here we have 2 little cucumbers who've decided to surface. So I'm going to have to get those before they root any further so I can transplant them so I don't choke out the onions here. I'm going to have to transplant all these onions to the community garden. And right now, this is white kohlrabi. And it did not seed out this past year. I planted it late September-ish. And just as a backup, this makes really great foliage. Kohlrabi is very, very healthy for you. And you can eat this in salads, really, really crisp. During the winter, I didn't cover it at all. The leaves, I was making sure, oh gosh, are they going to wilt or whatever? No, they didn't wilt. Probably because we have this big butterfly bush above it, just kind of there's a little bit of cover. But not only do you eat the leaves, this big bulb right here, actually you eat it kind of like artichoke. But this has been out in rainwater, so I'm just going to try to seed it out and then get a couple other years for it to grow before I think it's kind of safe to eat 100% organically. But it makes great foliage. Absolutely great foliage. Why not plant it? Why not? Grows year-round, annual perennial. Also, way back about a year ago, I had a couple buckets and I knew they had some seeds in it, and I just went ahead and dumped them over here. Here this year we have a itty bitty, and I'm gonna have to transplant this little guy. A little broccoli. Broccolis are so hard to get started. They really are. But hey, it's doing pretty good here in untilled soil. I mean, this is hard as rock. It really is. Cracking and everything. Got 2 nice little onions that managed to survive. Of course, you couldn't see them during the winter because, their bulbs will pop back up. And speaking of onions, out front, had some. Trying to run here. Had a bunch of onions that I planted. And my mom got mad because they were out front. She didn't want them out front. Who knows why? In her house, so she plucked them all. But this is the veracity. Of course, I'm going to have to clean these up, maybe till the soil a little bit around them. But we have 1, 2 that managed to survive the plucking. I guess she didn't see those. Ha ha ha. But, I mean, in basis of, look what we got here. This is actual plants that are supposed to be for pretty foliage. And looking back at that kohlrabi, I think that one's a whole lot prettier. So, just a little quick update on just the seeds that happen to randomly pop up. Ooh, a package. I hope these are my ground cherry seeds. Sweet. Awesome. I'm going to check these out and I'll post back these later. Alright, this is Whitney. Checking out.